had a very large fight a couple of nights ago. Do you want to give your side of what happened?
I mean, there's really not much to my side. Essentially, I rewarded the kids. I got them some freezies, and they've been begging for them. You know, the ones you get at Taco Bell. They're pretty good.
They are bright blue.
They're bright blue. We were laying down for the night. Esther's sitting in her chair, going through her YouTube stuff. And lo and behold, one of the children spilled their freezie right in front of Esther.
It was all over the floor, tracked across the floor. I did happen to notice that it was in front of me and also everywhere else.
One of Esther's trigger points is spills. She treats them as if someone got shot.
Okay, because Aaron's analytical, he has addressed that there were a handful of things that seem to cause problems. So trigger's a little bit of a strong word. I don't think anyone likes spills. I definitely really don't like them.
So she gets very, very unreasonable quick. And that's exactly what ensued.
No, I don't think it's unreasonable. What happens is I identify that no one else in my family cares when there's a spill. You guys, every single one of you will just leave a spill with no thought of when to clean it up. And what was your response when I said, oh my gosh, Aaron, one of the blue Frosties is everywhere? What was your response?
I apologized to her.
Yeah, you basically were like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I don't see myself helping you solve the problem. And then when I said to you, why don't you get up and help me? Do you remember what you said?
No, that's not what she said.
You basically, okay.
She started cleaning it up and then got angry and said, and then went on to, why did I give it to him?
Okay, that happened too,
yeah, and then she proceeded to get into that mode where she's about to go off on me, and she did.
Yes, my going off on you was literally me saying to you, you never help with these things. And in addition to the fact that when there's a mess, Aaron really just doesn't have the same sense. We've talked about this before. His idea of when a mess needs to be cleaned up is way different than me. Would that be about right, you think?
That's her assessment, yes. I do actually clean up quite a few messes. It's the ones she doesn't see that I've cleaned up, which in her world means that it never happened. What happened is she was already on the spill cleaning it up, and I didn't move. I didn't move because she was already cleaning it up. I guess I should have rushed across, but that's not what she wanted. That's not what she said to me. She said that I never clean ever. Yeah. So my two options were to engage with her and know for sure that it's going to turn into an all-out war, or try to ignore that there's a problem happening, which, believe it or not, is better. And so it's worked out better for me in the past. Because if I engage her, then she's going to, say terrible things to me.
That is true. I do have a problem where if I don't have space, I escalate in my own mind. When I'm really upset, I don't know how to say it. I feel misunderstood. I feel like when I get really angry, I'm like, why doesn't everyone see why this is a problem? The reason that he got those blue Frosties is because I had a really long day. Aaron said, Esther, I'll take the kids out. I'm going to give you like 5 minutes of just your own space. And it was wonderful. When he said, I will go take the kids, I thought he was literally the most amazing man ever. He is really amazing. But I was like, oh, my husband's letting me have a moment to myself. It was wonderful. And then he came back with 5 mega-sized blue Slurpees with big open lids. Like it's like an open top, like an icy.
Again, because I love her, not because I don't love her, but oh well.
No, but the thing is, you didn't have any intention of watching them with the drinks.
No,
so I feel like you came back with
I don't
work.
micromanage. That's not my style.
But do you feel like you came back with work for me?
No.
Okay.
I feel like you feel like that. But I don't feel like that's what happened.
I think that
I feel like you did absolutely nothing until there was a spill at the very, very end of the night.
This only happened 2 nights ago. Like, this is a very, very recent argument. But the only reason this is funny to me is that I was on my hands and knees scrubbing with like a bleach water mix to try to get
crying.
I was crying, yeah. I was trying to get this blue icy out of our beige carpet, and it was everywhere, and I was very upset. And the kids are kind of like, meh, and Aaron's like, meh, and I just thought, all of you guys suck so bad.
This is what you call, like, you know how people talked about, like, when violence starts happening and people start becoming desensitized to it? This is the same thing. I'm getting desensitized to Esther's flip-outs.
Okay.
And I hate to say that because I know that sounds mean, but it's like, it's quite literally the only way to survive. So if I engage with her, it gets worse. If I don't engage with her, she's mad at me, but she eventually it blows over.
It eventually blows over because when I have a chance to sit by myself in a car, I think about all the things I love about you. I really do. I try to actively think, okay, he's not purposely trying to hurt me. He really does love me. It's just unfortunate that sometimes you can try and show love to a person and it ends up leading to a place that is not awesome.
Which is what happened with me that night. I tried to be nice. I tried to take care of the kids, and it ended up blowing up in my face.
So the second half to this story is the fact that after I cleaned up as much of the blue crap as I possibly could, we went to bed. I came back inside. I had about an hour by myself in the car. I came back in. I was calm. I was ready to love my family again. And my son was not feeling well. One of our oldest son wasn't feeling well. And so he laid down next to this beige carpet and proceeded to throw up all over it all night. He threw up the blue icy all over the rug I had just cleaned. It was epically horrible. And it was all night. I mean, many times. It just, I did get a bowl, but he's a kid, you know.
Yeah, and he was the only one that threw up, so I don't think the icy was a problem or anything like that. It might have been just, I think he had drank way too much and might have even drank his brothers or whatever, so yeah.
I don't know, I'm just saying that blue icy that I thought I had gotten past came back up like a roaring lion to ruin my life. Maybe that's strong. So it just occurred to me when my son was sick all over the carpet and I was trying to get it cleaned up. We're burning that carpet, by the way. There's no redeeming it. It's definitely done. And I was thinking about how silly it is that I was so upset over the carpet when maybe 6 hours later, something far worse happened to it anyway. And it was just an interesting life lesson that made me feel like it was worth sharing this with you guys, that sometimes something can be very, very upsetting, but actually it's fairly small in the long run. In the big picture, the fact that they spilled on that was not that big a deal. And it's only because something much worse happened later that I couldn't control anyway that was nobody's fault. So Aaron and I kind of had a fight for almost no reason. I would have burned the carpet anyway because of the horrible puking. Yeah.
Fun stuff.
So that's the deal. Any tips on dealing with a wife when you've tried to do something nice and it doesn't go right?
Do what I did. Look for every single way possible to diffuse things. And when after years and years of that, knowing that none of it will work, sometimes not saying anything is still the best thing.
Yeah. So I totally love this man. I really appreciate that he gave me time away from the kids. I'm sorry we had a mess. I'm sorry that my son was sick. He's feeling better today. And we're just going to burn the rug. And that is the story of our fighting over a rug. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you're having a good day. You can ring the bell for notifications, subscribe to the channel, and you'll be alerted the next time we have a video ready. Thanks for watching. Bye.